outro.
Shit, I don't even know what to say.
I don't either. I mean, no one's watching yet anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh shit, I don't have Wi-Fi. Is there Wi-Fi for this place?
Yeah.
That would help to have figured out before we started. But anyway, we'll see comments that pop up.
Yeah, see how many people tune in.
I wonder what it would be. Oh, 2 people are here.
2 people already. Oh man.
Who's that?
Hidden? What, do I have to search for it?
No, that's, yeah.
Oh
No,
god.
it should pop up.
Anyway. Send questions. Any questions?
How's it
Questions
going?
at all.
It's going good.
I'm trying to figure this out. It's going.
It's going, pretty much. We just got back from doing trips after trip.
Yeah, the Walmart one didn't go as planned, but when does it ever?
He wasn't here for like.
Alright, we're in the process of getting this shit. Jesus, look at this password. What kind of monster creates a password like this?
Took forever to make.
Good God.
Is a long password.
You have no idea. That's an understatement.
What's up?
He's sensitive too.
Trying to find out the Wi-Fi password for this.
Yeah, maybe by the time we get this figured out, Vince will be dead.
Can't wait for Spider-Man No Way Out. Yeah, that's gonna be good. You know what? Which leads me to this question. Do you guys think there's gonna be 2 Green Goblins with Norman and Harry?
No.
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 Be interesting,
Just
though.
a new costume. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Look at this password. This should be illegal.
Wow.
Hopefully this is right.
That's like Transylvania writing or something. I don't even know how you translate that.
Anyway, oh, we have people watching. How exciting.
We got a lot of people. Wow.
What's next for collecting? Pretty much the same old shit, really. Here's your phone back.
Honestly, for collecting, it's more like backtracking now.
That's all we can do at this point.
Yeah. Even if it's not DVDs, like if you guys are looking for like VHSs too, I mean VHSs, you could just go to like a local card shop or like just like a local shop that me and him went to today. You know, they got a lot of wrestling nostalgia. You know, just look for those certain shops and support your local businesses.
Stephen Love, what's up? We got Andrew Harris here. Charlie Dean. The Common Man. Just a common man.
Just common.
The son of a plumber is a common man. Could show what we got.
We could. I mean, we just kind of.
That'll be up tonight. Probably.
Yeah.
We did make a video.
We don't want to spoil it yet.
Got some cool ass autographs.
Yeah, pretty much. Between that and some DVD finds.
Samuel,
what's
what's
up?
up? Not even gonna try that last name. Reaction to WWE no longer having DVDs. Have you given a reaction?
I haven't. I've been meaning to. So, I mean, it's been a long time coming, obviously. I mean, as soon as WWE switched to Warner Brothers and they had the cheap jewel cases, they stopped releasing digipacks and started stacking up the discs. You know, it was kind of getting there. Obviously, they didn't care about the quality of how it was presented anymore, how they sold them, so. But we just never thought it'd be this soon. Like, obviously, they just released it. We were all prepared. We just didn't know when.
Yeah, it was looking a little sketchy when we didn't get too many announced releases for next year yet.
And according to this guy, High Spots is probably going to stop releasing DVDs soon. So, Oh boy, I'm gonna be miserable.
It's gonna be miserable. Fuck.
Thoughts on Jeff Hardy, Kyle O'Reilly. You know, after this past week's NXT, I would think, oh, he probably resigned, or Johnny's probably going to take some time off until he comes back. Obviously with his wife Candace being pregnant and all. But obviously that's not the case, as today's confirmed that he's now officially a free agent. So now he's going to join his friends in All Friends Wrestling, or All Elite Wrestling. I'm sorry. But Jeff Hardy, I mean, obviously his troubled history. It's no surprise. I mean, there's a lot of people who sit there like, oh, we're shook. Like, okay, you weren't shook the first time, second time. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, Jeff Hardy has a known history of, drug abuse.
Yeah, what else is new? It's like Victory Road.
And then Kyle O'Reilly is just Kyle O'Reilly. Could we see an Undisputed Era back at AEW? We'll see. Some type of reunion of some sorts.
They can just combine the Elite with the Undisputed Era at this point.
Yeah, might as well. Reform Red Dragon. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
I never thought WWE was so cheap. Yeah, they've been cheap. I mean, they got that Saudi Arabia blood money, the Fox money. They got all the money they need.
Do you think Jeff Hardy will head to AEW? I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, obviously, there's been some hints by Matt already. Like, obviously, there's talks about having one more title reign. I mean, just think of it this way. Imagine the Hardy Boys versus the Lucha Brothers. Come on. Ladder match. Just for old time's sakes. One more ladder match. I mean, personally, I'd probably like to see Hardy and Impact more. Especially with the success they've been building lately these past year or two now. With all the big signings, and then obviously they had a partnership with AEW. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jeff landed in one or the other, unless he takes some real personal time off to reflect upon his life and maybe actually get some help.
I think he'll always be a problem, no matter where he goes and what he does. That's not a bad thing, but he's eventually it's going to catch up to him, where no one's going to hire him. Even if he goes to AEW, they're just going to have him on strict watch. Tony Khan's not going to have a drug incident.
And something that I told him before, obviously, I feel like Jeff was in a more better state of mind when he was with Matt. I feel like once Matt left, that's kind of where everything kind of go tossy-turvy, because you got to think about it this way. Like 2002, when they split them up for the first time, I mean, where was Jeff really going at that point? Besides having that big ladder match with The Undertaker.
What's the rarest wrestling DVD out there? And what do you think is the worst ever? All right, other than the top 50 superstars, what's the worst ever and what's the rarest?
Oh, the worst DVD ever? Probably that John Morrison DVD set. Who knows?
Yeah, that's up there.
I mean, unless Drew McIntyre becomes the icing on the cake once that releases, but we'll see.
Well, it's a one-disc set, so what's the point? You can't even judge it the same.
But rarest DVD, one I would probably have to say is the leather WrestleMania anthology set signed by Mr. McMahon, obviously, or the Band Owen Hart cover DVD, which I know there's probably a lot of you guys that probably own that DVD that with that in particular cover, but I mean, hey, I found mine for $15, brand new sealed. So
I paid $55 for mine.
So I mean, it's really a toss-up, honestly. I mean, obviously the two rare 2002 DVDs with Judgment Day and Vengeance. I mean, anybody can buy those, but
we saw one of those today. Wonder how much he was asking for it.
I think the last time I checked, I think he wanted like 50.
That's not bad. I paid way more than that.
Yeah. I mean, the Judgment Day I paid for with both the American cover and disc, I think I only paid like 50. So it's a bargain.
Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero DVD. They're decently rare. You can get it maybe like 40, 50.
I mean, it depends. I mean, if you get like the legacy of Eddie Guerrero that comes with the Raw or SmackDown tribute sets. I mean, yeah, but I mean,
That's about it.
I mean, you could pretty much cop those for like $50, $60 easy on eBay, or 100 at least. The WCW DVD. WCW DVD.
Yeah, I've seen that go for astronomical amounts of money. I don't have that one. It's the one WCW DVD ever released. It's like NWO versus something. I don't forget what it is, but yeah, it was like a Japanese wrestling event. I think it's something. It's in Japanese, but they released it in Japan. But it's their only DVD. I've seen it go for. I think once I saw it go for $16,000. So yeah, that's where we're at with that.
You would think they would have saved that money to save their promotion.
Yeah. Michael Maroney, what's up? Yeah, a lot of people don't even realize that WCW DVD's out. Like, it's out there.
Honestly, it's like I knew it was out, but I didn't really want to believe that it was a real thing.
Yeah, it's... I'm gonna Google it and see if it comes up.
I can only imagine. Man.
Let's see. Yeah, right here it is.
Oh yeah, Millionaire Club versus New Blood.
Yeah, and you can see
That
it's like in
was-
Japanese. It's from, 2000. Yeah,
Wow.
that thing goes for insane amounts of money.
Whoever has that DVD, let us know.
Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on that one. Maybe one day. I've never seen it. I've only seen it on eBay once or twice, maybe. I don't know, maybe it's out there now. Let's see. Does not look like it is. Just Rise and Fall of WCW.
But you guys really got to think about it this way too. Sooner or later, a lot of these DVDs now are going to become even more harder to find now that WWE DVDs are basically going to become obsolete.
I'm assuming they're all just going to go out of print.
Pretty much.
What's one DVD that's not rare but hard to find? It's a good question.
Oof.
Probably the anthologies. Those are hard to find sometimes, but they're not really that rare.
Like, we found a couple today, but...
Yeah, but that place is a different breed of
man,
store.
I want to be able to know. Maybe the Brian Pillman DVD?
Mr. Perfect. You don't see that
Road
one?
Warriors?
Yeah.
Jake the Snake? Oh, Jake the Snake.
Pick Your Poison.
Yeah.
Some of those 2000, like mid 2000s DVDs, you don't often see those 2 disc sets.
Spectacular Legacy of the AWA. Oh, you got a little battery.
That won't make it. Which anthology? I found a seller in my area for $90. Take or pass. Depends which anthology we're talking.
Yeah, it really depends on the year. Complete anthology, I would say take it. But
If it's WrestleMania or SummerSlam, yes. Rumble you can get cheaper.
we've seen a couple of the SummerSlam coolers for $70 today. About like 5 or 6 of those.
Yeah, they're just sitting around.
Yeah.
Royal Rumble, $90 is a bit much for that. You can get that for 60. Also depends on the condition though. If it's in pristine shape, $90.
Yeah, if you got pictures, then I would say go for it if it looks good to you. But
Starcade 98 pages. He's Canadian. Oh, well. If it's the American one, then have it imported. There you go.
yeah,
Will I review Spider-Man No Way Home next week? No. I'm good on that.
And you know, it's ridiculous now. You know, people trying to sell tickets on eBay for like
I almost considered
endless
doing
amount.
it.
And you know what though? It's silly because from what I heard, it's all for a comic book. I think it's like a pre-order thing. Like if you get the ticket.
No, it was an NFT. AMC,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It was an AMC NFT. Which I don't have an AMC around me, ironically. But, yeah.
Anthology buy. Well, you know, it kind of sucks because it's like they made Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Survivor Series only up to 96.
It would have looked like the other ones, just different colors.
Yeah.
That's
Starcade 2000 isn't on home video. Company was pretty much done by the time it would have been released.
It would have been nice to get WWE licensed WCW pay-per-view DVDs. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Just the whole library. They would have sold. Same with DCW. What a waste. He said his brother owns a copy of Millionaire vs. New Blood. How much?
Yeah, how much?
I'd go pretty high for that.
You know, I can only imagine how good of an event that was.
Oh, it's probably awful. for 2000.
Yeah, no.
White stoners in the house.
White stoner.
Clark Herman. I want to buy Survivor Series 97 on VHS. Through eBay. A lot of those VHSs are so damn cheap. Like, they'd be so easy to actually get.
Yeah.
There's just so many of them. Because if you think about it,
Honestly, there were. If you guys have a chance to get any Coliseum home videos, those are the videos that you have to grab. Because me and this guy, we saw about maybe like 3 or 4 different Coliseum home videos, which were like, you know, you never thought you'd see those in those big jewel cases.
yeah, they had like the WrestleMania special edition one. I've been looking for the WrestleMania 4 one that folds out with the Hogan. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's the double cassette.
Doesn't Gemini have that?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
The fact that I remember that, I don't know. Sorry, guys.
Favorite pay-per-view of the 2000s?
Favorite pay-per-view of the 2000s? Oof. Royal Rumble was a good one, I'd say.
He says 2000s.
Oh, 2000s.
So I'm guessing just that decade.
Oh, okay. Well, anything from 2002 is a definite yes for me.
WrestleMania 19. It's an easy one.
There's WrestleMania 20. SummerSlam 2000, 2001.
SummerSlam 2002.
2002, which was probably arguably one of the best pay-per-views of the decade, I'd say.
He has the In Your House Canadian Stampede on VHS.
I believe it. I mean, I've never seen it, but I believe it. I would have to look that up. I'm not really familiar with like the VHS copies. I'm only familiar from like 98 and up, probably up to the last VHS, which I believe was WrestleMania 21. And I can only imagine how much that goes for.
Surprised Porter's not here right now.
Yeah,
A lot of people
he's missing out.
probably watching SmackDown.
Ugh, or Rampage.
Yeah, that is true. A lot of people are
Or
probably
flicking the
watching
last
Rampage.
button, SmackDown or Rampage.
Oh man.
But other 2000 favorites? I wish 2001 was better. If they had acquired the superstars that they needed to make this invasion storyline work.
Yeah, it was basically the jobbers of WCW versus the stars of WWF. There's really no point. Thoughts on WWE 2K22? I don't give a shit.
I mean, I play the games. I didn't play 2K20, but obviously it's cool to see GM mode back, which brings a little bit more realism, I guess you would say. The faction mode, I don't understand that really. I mean, what's the point of a faction?
You can reunite the shield.
You know, I can only imagine the amount of people who are going to be in that game who got released throughout the year.
Yeah, I was thinking that. They're probably pissed because they have to keep taking people out.
All right, so it's like,
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll have an next
and I know
patch.
WWE just released some more Bray Wyatt stuff on their shop.
Nice.
I think there's like a Christmas Funko of Bray Wyatt.
Hey, man, you gotta sell it. Louder Canadian crowd. The 10-man tag at Canadian Stampede or the Rock Hogan WrestleMania 18. Probably Rock and Hogan. They were more electric for longer too.
Yeah, but from a hometown basis, I'd probably have to give it to the 10-man tag.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Stu Hart right there getting involved in some action.
I prefer that.
Owen
match.
Hart with the roll up with the tights. And,
Yeah.
that was a good event.
Yeah. Holy shit, you guys met in real life. And he used the shit emoji.
That's what that smell was?
I guess.
Oh, fuck. I thought you farted, Nate. Nah, it's whatever. Worst pay-per-view of all time, Capital Punishment.
Legends of Wrestling.
Legends of Wrestling.
Remember that one with
The video game or
No, that was the worst pay per view. Legends of Wrestling or Heroes of Wrestling, not Legends of Wrestling. Heroes of Wrestling.
from what promotion? WWE?
I don't know.
or-
No, it had that was the one where
Heroes
Jake
of
Roberts
Wrestling.
got really drunk.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
Okay.
That pay per view. Yeah. Are you guys going to finish your TNA/Impact DVD collection? Eventually, yeah, maybe.
You know, the amount of TNA DVDs we saw today kind of just urged us to just like,
I know, that was bad.
all right, kind of step back a little bit. But there were some rare ones. Some really rare. I think we actually saw the first TNA DVD released, if I'm not mistaken.
Victory Road 2004.
No, that was the first pay-per-view. I mean the first DVD.
Oh, versus DVD. Which one?
I
Was
think
that?
it was like the NWA TNA best of.
I think that was. Yeah, I should
It
have
had like
gotten
AJ
that.
Styles on the cover. It's a Airbnb, but
Yeah,
basically-
we're at my Airbnb.
basically it just looks like an apartment.
Well, it is an apartment technically.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, I mean, there's a bar downstairs, but hey.
Rank all of the wrestling promotions from best to worst. Oh god. Well, WWE's the worst.
Well, that's a lot, honestly.
Sorry, but it's the
Um,
worst. Oh, if we're talking the mainstream ones,
Yeah,
I don't follow them that much. Though. That's
Right.
the problem.
I think Impact's doing a pretty good job, honestly, especially with all the talents they've acquired. I can see, you know, obviously they're doing big things with Big Cass, you know, or W. Morrissey, whatever you want to call him now. Speaking of that, Zack Ryder, he put out a tweet today basically just saying WWE was his developmental.
Nice.
I was just like, ugh.
It's kind of true though.
I like NWA. I don't know if you guys watch any NWA. Did you guys watch the recent pay-per-view, Hard Times 2, I believe it was. I like how they stick with like the old school, you know, nostalgia of wrestling. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like AWA, or not AWA, AEW. Obviously, there's some shenanigans when it comes to certain things, like debuting somebody new every week, or basically just not having any hype to it. I mean, CM Punk's return. I mean, who would have ever known?
Who'd have thunk it? Now you have Bryan Danielson there. I mean, Adam Cole. All these people in the same place. Kenny Omega.
And just to think the people who we're probably going to see within the next couple of months. I mean, possibly Kyle O'Reilly, reunion with Adam Cole and Bobby Fish. And then, you know, with the rumor of Roderick Strong's contract coming up soon.
Maybe he'll turn on the Elite and go back to the Undisputed Era. Have like a little face turn. No Way Jose and Adam Rose. Yeah, whatever happened to them? Are they going?
Last time I checked, No Way Jose was with Impact, but I think he just recently got released. But he was just going by the name No Way.
Wow.
He just dropped the whole swag.
He asked for a job and they said no way.
Yeah.
Apple
I know.
Juice says hello.
I know Petey Williams got released too, but the only reason I think he got released was because he had a tryout with the backstage team for SmackDown. So,
Apple Juice says hello.
hello, Apple Juice. I prefer orange.
I prefer apple.
I mean, I like apple. No, cranberry pineapple is actually pretty good. I'm not sure if you ever tried that. Ocean Spray.
Yeah, I mean, I usually just use them to mix with vodka at one point.
Okay.
Yeah, Ocean Spray's good for vodka.
It is.
Yeah, that's what you want to use. Someone says killer beard as well.
Killer Beard.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
He says I got the juice now.
Is your favorite wrestler Juice Robinson? Please say yes. Pickle juice is the best. I don't know.
Ugh. Disgusting. Alright, we'll answer like one or two more questions. Cap it off at a half hour. He says
You said maybe.
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh, there
maybe.
you go.
All right. I mean, hey, you got Tony Storm. You know, that's a plus for me. Undertaker and Yokozuna feuded in 1994 because they were great friends. Well, yeah, I mean, they were part of the Bone.
The Bone. What is it?
I forgot.
It's BSK.
BSK.
BSK. What? Bone Street Clan or something?
Bone Street Crew or something like
Clan
that.
Club.
I know it was like him, Yokozuna, Midian,
D'Lo Brown.
Henry Godwin, Godfather, not D'Lo. It was Godfather.
D'Lo wasn't in there?
No.
I thought he was. Oh.
I know Godfather was.
Savio Vega was.
Savio. So, but I don't know where Savio came from, but yeah, Savio.
Pretty sure Ron Simmons. Maybe not.
It's one of those insider things where it's like you really have to know. Like,
How did it go down in this meeting? You can tell the story.
okay.
Pretty
So
uneventful.
obviously, well, we had already planned this maybe like a week or two prior, and I just didn't know when he was coming. He just said, "Hey, I'm going to be in your area," so I said, "Okay." And then out of the blue yesterday, he was like, "Hey, I'm going to be in your area within like 4 hours or so." So I was like, "Oh, all right." So, you know, got out of work. We ended up meeting up. Went to a bar, had a drink, and, you know, God forbid, blowed up the whole YWC. But, I mean,
Yeah, at least one person responded.
yeah.
But anyway, I think we'll cap it at that.
I mean, it was long overdue.
Yeah.
So.
So here, we'll just read that one last one. All right, we're not even gonna bother with that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just gonna end it here. And be sure to. Well, we have some videos coming out. I don't know how many yet, but
At least 2.
yeah, at the very least two.
At least.
But yeah, peace. The